Learn to fight. Yo, John Fitch here. I got another episode of Learn to Fight for you. And oh boy, this is fun. You gotta love Texas. But this is another lesson in the fact that guns aren't magic. Now this is a bad guy trying to use a gun, but he mistakenly thinks he has a Texas guy scared when he pulls the gun out. He does not. What you'll see here is a guy who tries to rob a convenience store, sticks his gun out, makes some threats, and then he turns his back to the guy in the cowboy hat here to check the rest of the store. That split second was enough time for the cowboy hat to take action. And we'll see how that goes. We'll take a look right here. You see the perp walks in, immediately pulls the gun out, makes some threats. The guy in the cowboy hat calmly takes his glasses off and waits. At this time, the perp is looking around, points the gun at somebody else, and the guy jumps in and grabs him. Only takes a second. If you don't know how to keep your weapon, there's a good chance you're going to lose it. The guy wrestles out of his shirt to get away, and then another store guy takes him down. And then it still takes 3 guys to get him to the ground. That's should be unnecessary. You guys should know better about fighting and know more about fighting and not have to do that. Another look. Comes in, makes the threats. Everybody's scared. It only takes a brief second for him to look away, to turn away. The guy's sloppy with the gun. He's trading hands. He's presenting the weapon, looking away. He doesn't know what he's doing. So Texas man decides to step in and do something. I wish he had a little bit better technique. Wouldn't put himself and anybody else at risk if he had a little bit better technique. And then I don't know, this guy working in the salami section comes out, almost choke slams the guy onto the cooler. That's a pretty nice move. Just to know, just because you have a firearm, just because you have a force amplifier, it does not automatically mean that you're not going to have to use it or figure out how to keep it when somebody grabs a hold of you. You know, it only takes a brief second for somebody to cross a foot, 2 feet of space, and put hands on you. You need to learn some hand fighting. You need to know some self-defense. I'm sorry. Just possessing a force amplifier is not enough. Whether it's pepper spray, a knife, a gun, you're going to have some grappling in there to make sure that you don't have it taken away from you. That's just the way it is. Sorry if it hurts your feelings. One last time. Because this Texas guy is so cool. Calm, cool, collected. He doesn't even have training. He just knows, oh, this guy is a schmuck. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Here we go. Today's a good day to die. Jesus, Lord, take the wheel. He decided to step up that day. Wow. Get that guy some training, get everybody else some training. To have that attitude and confidence with the actual skill set to do something about it, that's great. Everybody needs it. But society would be better if everybody had it. So there you go. It's another video damaging the ego of the magic gunners. I'm a full supporter of carrying a gun, by the way, right? I think 100% everybody, if you're in a legal state and you have constitutional carry everywhere you go. It's looking bad out there, and you might as well have it. But you got to have the training to keep it. It doesn't take much for somebody to get close to you and put hands on you. And the second somebody sets a hook on you somewhere, everything gets a lot more difficult. Everything's going to take more energy. You're going to have more pressure, more stress, and you're going to have a harder time using that force amplifier, whether it's a gun, a knife, your pepper spray. You're going to fumble around with it, possibly drop it, have it taken away from you. And then what? Then you don't even have your force amplifier, and you don't have any skills to defend yourself. It's double whammy. Why are you going to double whammy yourself? It's silly. Learn how to use your weapons. Train with them diligently. But then also learn how to handle yourself if you don't have it, if you drop it, if they get hands on it, if you have to wrestle for it, it drops on the ground and now you got to fight for it. Go through those scenarios. Figure out. Make sure that you're not making things worse for yourself by having it. If the people here in this store had very ill intent, they took that gun from that kid. Maybe they make him disappear. Maybe they put him in the dumpster and don't tell anybody. They erase the video footage. Just saying. You never know. It's better to be prepared. Better to be prepared, guys. Better to be the warrior in the garden than the gardener at war. 100%. All right? Have your guns, have your knives, have your pepper sprays, have your baseball bats. But know how to handle yourself if those all get taken away from you. If they get dropped, if they get stolen, if somebody took it from you, somebody put hands on it. What do you do next? Make sure you have that. You have that protocol. You know exactly where you're going, what next steps are. Program it in yourself. You're a robot. You're a meat robot. You got to put in the code to make sure that you perform. So do the drilling. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll check y'all later. Make sure you're checking out the programs in the description. Health, fitness, diet, and self-defense. Learn how to fight, guys. I'll check you later.